Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
Treasure Coast Connector. Connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. My company by the same name is one of the show's sponsors. We help business owners to put a spotlight on their products and services in the marketplace through social media marketing, lead generation campaigns, websites, video production, PR, articles in the news. All the details are on the website, www.tcconnector.com, or call 772-925-4557. Treasure Coast Connector, the show, also puts a spotlight on local business owners because everyone has an interesting backstory of why they do what they do. When we get to know them and their businesses and do business locally, it strengthens the local economy. So joining me in the studio today is Gwen McLeod, and she is a successful businesswoman with a die-hard, can-do entrepreneurial spirit. She's been on the show once before with her nonprofit, We Leap. This organization works to break the cycle of domestic violence. And Gwen is also the owner of Successful Solutions, LLC, and she offers a really nice array of services. And I'm reading them off because there's a lot here. The employee retention credit, that's very important. Fingerprinting, background screening, notary services. She is a process server, courier. She offers workshops and coaching and wedding officiating. And there's also some co-working that space opportunity that we'll talk about later. We have a lot to talk about, so welcome back.
Yes, thank you. So glad to be here. Glad to be on the show once again.
Yeah, so when you were on the last time, it was just iHeartRadio and live stream, and it is still those two things, plus 8 podcasts and Alexa.
Okay.
So this show is gonna live on, you know? So now before we get into, all that you do, if you could just give a background of what made you want to be not only self-employed with a for-profit business, but to have your nonprofit as well.
Okay, so to jump off on the for-profit, let's go with that. So what made me want to launch Successful Solutions is I retired from my career, early retirement, working with the Indian River County School District. I've also worked for the state of Florida for many years in the capacity of a probation officer, child protection investigator. So a plethora of services that I have had my career in. So upon retirement, I still obtained a lot of those certifications. So instead of letting them go to waste, I decided to continue my LLC, which is why I provide so many different services. Not all at one time, but I definitely provide them.
Yeah, and I know that you already have plans for as you grow and develop you're a woman who knows how to scale.
Yes.
So you've already got that covered.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we have a lot of people moving into the area and people starting businesses, and there's a lot happening. And with that said, the employee retention credit, that's something that's important.
Yes.
But a lot of business owners do not know what that is. So if you can explain more about that.
Absolutely. I would love to. One of the main things that I want to share about the employee retention credit is I am an outreach coordinator for employee retention credit specialists. So that's the name of the organization that I work with. And there's a lot of misinformation that's out there right now. So I wanted to put that out there on the forefront to let individuals know that that's who I collaboratively work with. And they are excellent in what they do because, as the title says, they are specialists. They don't work on any other thing except for the ERC credit. So I would like to let business owners that are out there be aware that they could qualify for up to $26,000 per W-2 employee if they had their businesses open during the pandemic, which is 2020, 2021. That credit is available. Even if you started a business during that time. A lot of people are not aware that even if they started their business during that time, that they were impacted as well, and they could possibly qualify.
That's really nice.
So we want to make sure that they are aware. They can go to my website to get more information about that. If they have questions, my job is to connect individual business owners with the ERC specialist and to hold their hand through the process so they actually have a go-to person that walks them through. So that's what I love about it.
Very nice. So they're not leaving money on the table.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of business owners that probably are because
Out
they're
of fear.
Yeah, out of fear, out of not knowing what to do. But if you're going to hold their hand for them, you know, and walk them through that process, that's wonderful.
It's helpful. I just helped a lady get $175,000 for her daycare business that she wasn't even aware that she qualified for because no one told her about it.
Wow.
So you have to realize that this money is going to go away in 2025. Whether business owners collect it or not, it's going to be reallocated to another government fund. So don't let fear or not knowing or any other excuse stop you from at least checking this out. You can go to my website, click on a link, take a 5 to 8 minute questionnaire, and it will let you know whether you possibly qualify and even how much you would possibly qualify for.
Wow. Yeah, because that woman with the $100,000+, that can be reinvested back into her business.
Yes. And what's so awesome about this is these are unrestricted funds. Unlike the PPP and the EIDL, where it had to be used specifically towards your business, this is a tax credit from the IRS where you've already paid your taxes. So this is money that is coming back to you and it's unrestricted, so you can use it however you please.
That's very interesting.
And most people are not aware of that.
So what I'm getting in my earpiece, actually, I don't have an earpiece, but what I know is happening is people want to know the phone number and the website, like right now.
Yes.
So give that.
You can definitely go to my website, successfulsolutionsllc.org. Just click on the button that says ERC, and then you can get some of your questions answered there, or you can call me, 772-940-1632.
Okay, very good. So that's perfect. So now, being that, and I had forgotten that you worked as a corrections officer, because when I saw that you did the process serving, I'm like, ooh, she's tough. You have a tough side to you. So that's why. Okay, so now with the courier and process server services, those are always in demand, especially with the law firms in the area.
Yes.
So tell us more about that. And like the range of coverage, and just tell us what you want us to know about that.
Well, I am definitely certified for the entire circuit, Circuit 19. However, my sweet spot is St. Lucie County and Indian River County. If someone did call me that needed services for Okeechobee or Martin County, there are other process servers who I work collaboratively with that I can refer those services out to. So I work for private companies, and I also work for just the regular everyday person that might need to have someone serve. So yes, I love to work with my attorneys and whosoever. Okay. I just had a lady walk into my office the other day that just needed a process serve for something pertaining to some property she owned. We handled the business. I got it did the same day.
Oh, very nice. Okay. For some reason, I just see that's why I like having people like you on my show, because I learn things. I just assumed when I hear process server that it's through the channels of an attorney, but not necessarily.
It is, but not necessarily. If someone needed a spouse served or any situation, it doesn't necessarily have to go through an attorney. It's better if it does. But however, if you have the patience to know how to complete the paperwork and get it sent to me and say, hey, could you serve this for me? We'll get it done for you.
Okay. Very good. All right. And then the other thing is with the courier service, because I want to now talk a little bit about notary, but with courier, you know, you made it very clear that there's certain things that you do deliver, but nothing over 50 pounds.
Nothing over 50 pounds.
Okay.
Because with the courier services, I'm out on the road a lot of time. Logistically, I'm all over the place. So it just made sense to be able to provide that services. And a lot of times as a mobile notary, now that I have my storefront office, I can do things in-house. But as a mobile notary, sometimes I would come across individuals, especially my elderly community, that would ask if I could pick up something for them or if I could drop off something for them. If I knew anyone who could do that services. And a lot of times I would do it for them. So I provide courier services, but they're usually more personable, small, anything under 50 pounds. I picked up dry cleaning. I picked up groceries.
Okay.
You know, a lot of stores are offering that, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
So things of that nature. I have delivered packages for attorneys from one office to the next where it wasn't a UPS or a FedEx thing, but they just needed something kind of day to day.
Oh, yeah.
So different things like that.
And that's why I mentioned with the courier, it's a lot of the times, like, especially I'm from New York originally, so I think of it as real estate and legal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's nice to know because we have a plethora of attorneys and real estate people and the title people and the mortgage.
Yes.
So all of those companies can just call you up and you will happily get papers or small packages just delivered all around. And it's Indian River and St. Lucie County?
Yes, currently Indian River and St. Lucie County. And so with Successful Solutions, my whole goal is to be able to provide professional and personal support services to my community, not just my business owners, but also just people within the community, which is why my office is located centrally, still within the community.
Right. Yeah. So it's where you are in Fort Pierce. You're on US 1 in Fort Pierce.
Yes.
And it's very easy to get into Indian River County and then down into PSL.
Yes.
So that's really nice, especially with Crosstown. It's easy for you to get to Crosstown in US 1 and go right west into Western St. Lucie.
Yes.
So very good. And so the other thing about, I want to just make sure people understand, because I like this idea that, you know, when people they're older, maybe they're not feeling so well, and they want to rely on somebody that they trust.
Right.
You know, and you are someone with firm roots in the community, especially with We Leap. Because you are working with people breaking the cycle of domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? So you're known by so many organizations and people. So that automatically has a built-in trust factor.
Yes, it does.
You know?
And I take that very seriously. A lot of my business now is word of mouth. I mean, go check my Google ratings. They speak for themselves.
I know.
So that's what it's all about, staying connected in the community, bringing a successful solution to whoever I might be providing a service to.
Busy people, whether they are business owners or not.
Exactly.
So we have a lot more to discuss, but Cindy, where did I get Wendy from? Cindy is going to smack me on the commercial break. So stay tuned because Gwen and I have a lot more to discuss. We'll be right back.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's holiday sale time. They are clearing out their warehouses to make room for new furniture styles, and this means you can save on selected styles from Lloyd Flanders, Beechcraft, Windward, Riverside, Universal, Caprice, Four Seasons, and more. Sofas, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, cabinets, bedroom sets, and occasional tables. There are lots of pieces on sale from inside and out, just in time to make Santa say ho ho ho. Sunshine Furniture has the largest selection of coastal furniture anywhere, including a gallery of Tommy Bahama Home and a Universal Coastal Living collections. Visit Sunshine Furniture now for their holiday sale. And right now, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Online at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. And don't forget to shop their outlet and sell store just across the street.
Sunshine Furniture.
If you are a Medicare or Medicaid eligible, wouldn't you love cashback benefits with a zero premium? Hi, I'm Bob Larson with A Better Solution Insurance, your local agency for Florida Blue. We'll make it so you're not paying for your insurance and you're getting cash back. What a deal! There's no money coming out of your pocket. Call A Better Solution Insurance.
Call 257-8600. A Better Solution Insurance. We have a solution for you.
Who's got time to clean? When you need it clean, call Germ Wizards LLC. Using the most up-to-date equipment, Germ Wizards pays strict attention to detail. They make dust disappear. Whether you need your office to sparkle, your home to shine, or you want to give someone a great gift, hire the Germ Wizards. It's easy to get a quote online. There's even an online portal to discuss details directly with your cleaning professional. Visit GermWizardsLLC.com. Make dust disappear with Germ Wizards.
Welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I've been speaking with Gwen McLeod of Successful Solutions, LLC. We're going to talk about a fun topic now, okay? We talked about, the important and serious things, but you also officiate weddings.
Yes, I do. I absolutely love officiating weddings. I have been a wedding officiant for about 8 years, and most people are not aware of that.
Well, that's why you're here today.
Absolutely.
Everybody now knows the secret is out.
The secret is out.
Yeah. So tell me about, because obviously this is the time of year up north in June and then July, August, everybody wants to get married. Not so much here, but now people are looking to get married in the winter and spring here in Florida. So how is your schedule looking?
It's open, actually.
Okay.
I do have people have already started booking for 2023, and it's for any size wedding. I offer various packages. So whether you want to get married on your front porch or on the beach or
Tuckahoe Mansion?
Our Tuckahoe Mansion.
You were
I just
there.
officiated a wedding at the Tuckahoe Mansion the day after Thanksgiving, actually. So it was beautiful, wonderful turnout. So if you're interested in those services, by all means, again, visit the website. Successful Solutions is a multi-service business. So visit my website, click on Wedding Officiant Services. I do provide a free consultation. Either I can write the vows for you, you can write your own, and we can go from there. And I do have a special on right now that if you book, go ahead and get booked. You can save up to $50 off of your wedding package select.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I like that a lot. As a matter of fact, that's something that I want to make sure that I do on my website is whenever somebody's on and they have a special, I want to put it on there too.
Absolutely.
And help you out. And so, and you had a unique Celtic knot.
Yes. For this particular wedding, I've seen the sand, the unity candle, the salt. But for this specific wedding, they wanted to do a Celtic ceremony of the knot tying, which is where we get tying the knot from. And it was a beautiful ceremony where the groom's family had one band, the bride's family had one band, and then the bride's mother actually had the unifying band.
Okay.
And so at the end, they pulled their hands apart and it created a knot.
Beautiful.
So that's where they got the terminology, tying the knot, and we had the verbiage to go with it. Lovely ceremony.
Yeah, that sounds nice. And on the break, I was mentioning the salt.
Yes.
Because my husband and I had a half a vial of salt. And then when we combined it at our wedding, because a few thousand years ago, salt was precious.
Yes.
It was used as currency even. So if somebody entered an agreement or a marriage agreement and then you wanted to change your mind, how could you know whose grain of salt belonged to whom?
Yes.
So there's once in a while I get a little, a little persnickety, and then I look at that and I go, we got to work it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I also had the privilege of doing vow renewals as well. So one lady, for example, her and her husband, I did their a small wedding officiant by the lake for them. But then when she got ready to do the big ceremony, they loved the small ceremony so much. It was so nice. We did it twice.
Oh, very good.
So I was actually the officiant for their 1-year anniversary where she actually got to wear a gown and everything. So I do provide those services as well.
Okay, so that's wonderful. And we talked about your space in the first half, that you are on US 1. And so for people that are watching, the address is there. But do you want to list what your address is?
Yes. I'm located on 2303 North US 1. It is actually in the Fontanelle Plaza. There's some storage units, storage pup units that sits on the property. That will be a good landmark for you. You've probably passed it several times, but I literally just moved into this space. I've only been there maybe about a little over a month, but I am offering a co-working shared space opportunity. Nice. And so for if there's anybody out there that's listening, I have like about 4 to 5 shared seats that I'm willing to open up to see if we can offset some of these expenses, because, going into storefronts by yourself is a huge expense. But if we can chip in together, we can make it work.
And a lot of people love co-working.
Yeah.
And they might even just have a desk in the corner of the den. And that's not suitable for running a business, and you get a lot of distractions. So here, it's an office that they can go to and work out of, and they can have people come in and meet with them and things.
Because it has a conference room. There's even a one-on-one room where I, in addition to the other services I provide, I'm a life coach, relationship coach. A lot of my clients are outside of their area, so I have a room where I can meet with them virtually. Or if I have individuals that need to come in and see me there's a one-on-one space where you can meet with your clients one-on-one privately, or if you need to do a conference room setting or training room setting, you can use the other room for that. So all of that is a part of your shared space, co-working space.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful thing to do. And so the other thing is you are launching networking.
Yes.
So let's talk about that, because I get asked all the time. I have a networking thing, cocktails and collaborations, and that vibe is like an end of the work day, hang out, just chat, have something to eat, have something to drink, adult beverage or not, right? But it's just a more relaxed vibe. But you're networking, you're going to have breakout sessions.
Yeah, I wanted to do something different. That's the teacher in me. I still work as an adjunct facilitator with Indian River State College. So there's a component that I feel that I would like to bring to the networking scene that I haven't seen, and I wish it was provided. Yeah. Because I think I mentioned to you that what I see with networking, there's a lot of connecting, but there's really not a lot of relationship building. So it's one thing for me to get your card and know what you do, but if I haven't established a relationship with you, the likelihood of even getting that referral is still very narrow.
Yeah, it's hard.
So what I'm proposing to do is to, number one, bring a business-to-business networking / trainings type style networking event to the scene. And this will allow business owners from every level, whether they're just starting out, whether they've been in business for years, to still have the opportunity to come in and just meet other people. It's going to be a smaller setting where you can actually share what you do a little bit more. You're not really on the click, bing, 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 2-minute thing. And so the style that I'm looking at doing is the first hour will be networking. The second hour will be broken out into breakout sessions where we'll have a specific topic. Maybe a specific business owner might want to come and talk about customer service, because, whatever the case may be. So that's what I'm looking at doing. And then we'll wrap it up with continuing our networking. So hoping to attract a lot of new business owners and a lot of well-connected older business owners who might be willing to just come in and again, be that guiding light.
Yeah. And to kind of give a little bit of information on what they know and how to make other people's business, work lives a lot easier.
And what they need.
That is true.
What is it that you need from me as a business owner? I have your card. I know what you do, but what is it that you need? What is it that you're looking for? Who are your ideal clients?
And this is going to be the third Monday of the month.
Third Monday of the month. The very first one will be held on Monday, October the 19th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is an opportunity for individuals to come out to see the space and to meet me and other business owners. So looking forward in Fort Pierce, because we hardly have any networking going on in Fort Pierce.
Yeah. So now give everybody, because we have about a minute left. So tell everybody that's listening on iHeartRadio and all the podcasts how they can get in touch with you.
You can reach me, Gwen McLeod, at the website. Of course, go there first, successfulsolutionsllc.org. You can contact me through there, or you can reach me directly via phone, 772-940-1632. Text messages work best because I am fingerprinting, notary services, and all of that, and I will follow up with you. But please visit the website. A lot of questions can be answered there, and if you do have any other questions, contact me via our contact page or give me a text message.
Well, that is perfect, and I can't believe we're out of time already. So thank you so much for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
These services are wonderful and much needed. You're going to be very, very busy in 2023.
I received that.
Oh, absolutely. And my name is Ellen Contreras. I am the host of Treasure Coast Connector. I hope that everyone has a wonderful, productive, safe week. And until next week, I miss you already.